Well, good morning everyone, it is Friday, and you know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 44? I want to say 44. And it is episode number 44 of our F1 Manager 22 career mode with Team Alpine. And after George Russell's exploits in the last round, I have high hopes for Mexico. I have very, very high hopes. You don't know how much of a high hopes we have anyway. Red Bull, I believe they have won the Constructors' Championship, followed by Ferrari, Alpine in P3, then Mercedes, Alfa Romeo, AlphaTauri, Haas, McLaren, Aston Martin and Williams, who are both still yet to score. Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen confirmed your Drivers' Champion, followed by Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton, Pierre Gasly, George Russell, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas and Fernando Alonso, your top 10. Yeah, if you see the 25 next to George's name, you know what happened in the last race. Though if you were here, you know what happened. Or did you? Huh? Anyway, gonna get the boys quad practiced and we'll see you on the other side of qualifying, and hopefully remember to record it all this time. Okie dokie then, I believe it is time for Q1. Yep. And practice went alright. It didn't go too bad at all. I think there could be the potential for another podium here. That would not surprise me in the slightest. It would also not surprise me in the slightest if we were actually taking the fight to Ferrari in this round. Because seriously, it's one of those, I think. It is definitely one of those. So there you go, Gasly and Russell, although they're saying that, they're now 6.5, 7 tenths off Verstappen, but very close to Leclerc. And we mean very close. Watch out for Mercedes around this track as well. That Mercedes could have a party. We'll see what the Merc does. We've got a yellow flag out there. Somebody's binned it. Magnussen has crashed. This is going to be into the Peritala corner. And we'll be seeing you. Is he retired or is he still going? No, he's still going. He's still going. Is Kevin Magnussen. But he will need to improve. Hamilton's not set a time yet. Now he has. There you go. Told you, watch out for them Mercs. Those Mercs could cause a problem. We'll keep our cards close to our chest, I think. Now, I think we're definitely safe. It's all a question of whereabouts. Who's Sainz Perez has now come up to join the party. But look at all those penalties behind us. Jesus wept. That's a lot of penalties. So we lose Zhou, Tsunoda, Schumacher, Latifi and Stroll. The usual suspects then, in other words. Right then. I believe it's time to get on to Q2. If we remember to record it. Okie dokie then, Q2. Q2, let's, I'm going to pull the same strategy we did in what's it called? COTA. I'm going to wait until the track's at its very grippiest and then come out and have some fun. Let's have some fun, are we now? Who remembers that game, Rumble Roses? That was a great game. I think that had plenty of potential. It got absolutely shafted, I think. It's a cracking game, was Rumble Roses. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right. Let's get out for a nice run. Anytime now, we'll go to the back of the queue as well. There they go. Right. Let's send out Russell first. And then let's send out the man. Do 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 do. Send for the man. Don't think Magnus is going to catch him, is he? No, brilliant. Right, yellow flag out there. Who's running wide? Leclerc has locked up into turn 3, and it is turn, well, probably turn 4 more like. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, he went in there with some speed. That was more speed than he needed, I think. There is we got Gasly coming into the stadium section, Russell coming out of the stadium section. George Russell, P5, we'll be seeing you. Pierre Gasly to knock out Bottas. We'll be seeing you, P7. Love your work, lads, love your work. Love your work out there today, gentlemen. So that is going to be good for that. So we lose Bottas, we lose Albon, Magnussen, and the 2 McLarens, Ricciardo and Norris. They have really... I swear I should rescue one of them before they do some serious damage to themselves. Okie dokie then, on to Q3. And got a feeling this could work out as well. I do have that feeling that this definitely could work out. If we do the strategy we did last time, I don't think that there's going to be any kind of issue. I really don't. Let me just put it back there. Thank you very much. So, let's have a think about this. We'll wait, definitely. Definitely be doing some waiting. Who doesn't like a bit of waiting, hey? I tell you what, recently my Lego channel has been absolutely destroying the algorithm. What am I doing wrong with this channel that the Lego channel's doing right? I'm doing F1 content 6 days a week. Train Sim World 3 is available on Sundays. But it just doesn't seem to be that... I don't know, maybe there's just too much competition in the F1 for me. I am trying to make a lot of changes, I really am. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you've noticed the changes with the thumbnails. Let me know what you think of the thumbnails. So let's, oh, we didn't want to pause it there, did we want to do that? Right. Gasly, he's off. George, he's coming through the Peratala corner, and he's going to make it. Perfect. Right, let's see how Gasly does into the first 3 corners. Into turn 1, nice. Turn 2, nice. Turn 3, nice. Run up the DRS zone to turn 4. And it should be green, yes, good. Well, it's got to be green because he's not set a lap yet. How's George looking? And he goes green as well, that's fantastic. Through turn 4 and 5, Gasly coming into this S section. It's really, really fast through here. You've got to be so committed through the S section. You really do, as he gets another green now into the stadium section, which will lead on to Peratala on the run to the line. Another green for George. Now where's Gasly going to go? I tell you what, if he can slide in P5, I'll take that. Oh, it's P6. He did a time of .666, sign of the devil. At the Day of the Dead here in Mexico. George now goes P6 as well. So starting, what, 6 and 7? I'd take that. I'd take a 6-7. I might even split strategies here again. I don't know. It's very tempting to split the strategies and see what becomes of it. But Max Verstappen again, 4 tenths faster than Carlos. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's... Max needs to get in this car. And he needs to get in this car very, very quickly. He really does. But I'm not paying $24.5 million for him.
I don't want to tempt fate, but there are quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. And here we've got George Russell. They're in the front half of the pack, so there's plenty of potential for them. Next for the team, it's Pierre Gasly. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalise on it? Will their hard work pay off today? This is it. Here we go with the Mexican Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Oh, indeed it is. Lights out and away we go. P6 and P7, who would have thought this when you head down to the first corner? I think if COTA was anything to go by, the similar tracks are Mexico and COTA. Very high speed, very flowing, got some big braking zones in there as well. I think we should do alright. We shouldn't do too badly. All depends how the two-stop is going to go against the one-stop. I think good old Gasly on the two-stop could pull miracles, but the one thing that we don't want is these two fighting each other. You know, if you could behave, the pair of you, and just you know, in general, okay, in general, just keep yourselves to yourselves. That'd be absolutely awesome. But somehow I don't think you're gonna do any of that, are you? There we go. Finally sorted it out now. As we head down into the stadium, you know what I would have loved to hear in the stadium section, the big roar of the crowd as you go into the stadium section that you would have heard in Mexico. That would have been awesome. I think that would have been totally awesome to hear as we head down to the first. We'll keep following this one down to the first corner. See if Agent Gasly takes Leclerc into the first corner. He's got to be inside of him. Go on, Gasly. Go on, son. Oh, still side by side. Go on. Go on. Get him now, deploy. We'll use some of our ERS to get past him. There you go. Love your work. Into P5. So let's get settled into the race for us now.
That's a good
okay, we've got a yellow flag in Sector 1 as Russell's overtaken Leclerc out of the first corner down to the first corner on the main straight. The Alpine engine working absolute overtime to get past that Ferrari engine. Gasly right on the back of the Mercedes and the Red Bulls up there. And Carlos Sainz, to be fair. Yep, we loved that, didn't we, gentlemen? I've got a feeling we're not going to be loving it in a second. Oh, safety car! Oh, we got a safety car. Right, let's slow it all down here. Crash involving multiple cars. Let's have a look here. Uh-oh.
We're looking at Lando Norris.
It's going to be the two McLarens and the two Alpha Tauris, I think. Oh my God, that was a massive. That is a fatality. Oh, there's a car on fire. That is a fatality. I don't know who that was that just died, but he's not coming back ever.
Safety car in this lap.
Okay, safety car is in this lap. That was Ricardo. Was that Ricardo that died?
Let's go for a
yeah, give it full push, full deploy. Let's go get this P4 off Hamilton.
Right, push hard now.
Because we need it. Yeah, no, it was Norris that died. Albon doing absolute stupid things. Oh, go on then, Gasly. Go on there, Agent Gasly. Never mind. Never mind. Come on, get in someone's... Hello, George. Hello, George. Yeah, don't mind George, everyone. George is just being a dick. George, you want a race? Go away. No, George is just messing up the system only slightly here. Oh, Bottas has got past Leclerc here. Free wide into the fourth corner. Why not? I'll take free wide. We're still side by side there, but no, now it's sorted itself out. There we go. We want Gasly in front of Russell. Because with Gasly being on the faster two-stop and Russell being on the slower one. Well, not the slower one-stop, but definitely more compromised, we shall say. I'd say it could get very tasty towards the end of this Grand Prix. I've just had an email come through. One of many I'm expecting today, unfortunately. Back into the stadium section we go. Oh, lovely shot there on the front nose going into the stadium section. That looked a cracking shot. Should we follow this down to the first corner again? I think we should follow this down to the first corner again. Right, go full overtake. Let's see if we can get this Mercedes. Oh, we're definitely gaining. We're gaining. We're gaining. We're gaining. Go on. Go on. Oh, he's blocking. Blocking. Here. Oh, but Gasly's late on the brakes. Oh, he's stuck his nose in there. Go on, Agent Gasly. That's what we're gonna... He's the man. Oh, not quite the man on that occasion. Not quite the man on that occasion. Okay then, guys, settle back in. We'll continue the race as we should. Okay, lap 13. Hamilton and Gasly are having a good old ding dong down into the first corner. You can see here that the first 7. So that's the 2 Red Bulls, the Ferrari of Sainz, Hamilton, the 2 Alpines, and now Valtteri Bottas. We've disappeared from Leclerc. That's unusual that Leclerc's the one struggling around this circuit. I find that very unusual indeed. Okay, that 14 Joe has binned it into turn 1. Where you going, Guan Yu? Oh dear me, that might be a fatality for Guan Yu. Depending on how badly damaged this car is. Keep an eye on that. Safety car would be nice to help out Agent Gasly. Okay, we didn't get a safety car. We got another crash out there. It's going to be into turn 4 again. Joe not out of the Grand Prix, but definitely struggling. See if it is into turn. It is going to be into turn. Oh, it's not going to be the 2 Haas cars. As my friend Lucy would say, this is not part of the Haas plan. Oh, but that might be. Oh, that might have been part of the Haas plan. Magnussen absolutely annihilating. I think he annihilated Mick Schumacher there. As Gasly, the man, arrives in the pits. So we're now. This is where our 2 stops going to see if it works. Hello there, sir. How are you? So into his garage, and off he goes again. Now there's a nice little gap around between Alonso and Vettel. If he can fit into that gap, that'd be beautiful. But I tell you what, if he can fit into that gap that Hamilton's in. Hello. That's an overcut performed on Lewis Hamilton. We'll be seeing you there, sir. Okay, Gasly now into P2 as he's overtaken Carlos Sainz. George Russell out in the lead. So by rights then, if I'm right, that means Gasly is the de facto leader of this race. We couldn't win 2 in a row, could we? Surely. No. We are not going to be thinking of winning 2 races in a row. Absolutely not. Okay, Magnussen has locked it up. Let's see what Kevin does into turn 1.
They've lost it. They've locked up.
That's a bit of a lock up there, Kevin. Okay. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Sainz. Sainz coming up the inside of Gasly, that rate not in the stadium section, but he did it again in turn 4. Oh, he's on the grass there. Excuse you, keep all 4 wheels on the track there, sir. Excuse you, sir, 4 wheels on the track, sir. Oh, I think I'll open up my, I think it's time to take my drugs this morning. Oh, definitely time to have some drugs this morning. 1 second, folks. There we go. Lovely. I say drugs. I'm just about to snort some coke.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
That was Coke Zero before anybody said anything, because Gasly's back into the de facto race lead here. So these 3 have broke away from Perez and Hamilton. Russell's going to fit in around Lewis Hamilton if he's going to try and make this one-stop work then. Come on, the man Gasly. Okay, Verstappen is past Gasly now.
Here we see
I think they're saving their stuff, you know. I think, ooh, that was a bit... You let him have that one. Gasly, mate, you let him have that one. You let him pull your pants down, laughed at it, and then pull them back up and then pull them down again, just to emphasise his point.
The team are really
you gotta be better defensively than that. You gotta be better. You're fighting for de facto race lead here. Okay, there. See, he got the message now. Gasly back past Verstappen down into turn 1. What he wants to do, he wants to defend. He wants to defend like an absolute lion down into turn 1. That's what he wants to do. That's what he needs to do as well. But he's Pierre Gasly, he just won't, will he? Okay, Verstappen's now back past Gasly. Let me switch over my channels for a second. While you watch, what's his name? Max Verstappen do absolute bits on Pierre Gasly. Sort your stuff out, sir. Absolutely. Okay, it's time for George to come in and for his one-stop. Ooh, nicely done. It's gone, what, 36 laps on a set of mediums? That's pretty impressive. I must say, 36 laps on a set of mediums. He's off now on his hard tyre run. So let's see, if he comes out behind Hamilton, there's a nice pocket of clean air he can work. And as long as he stays within, say, 20 seconds of Verstappen and Gasly. Speaking of Verstappen and Gasly.
See Max Verstappen.
Hey there, Max. How you doing? No. Just no.
They take advantage and muscle their way
Just
through.
no. Oh my God! What have I got something crawling on my leg?
And that
I think
was
I do.
a bitter blow for the team. And it may
That's
have really
weird.
hurt their overall
Didn't
chances.
expect that today. Come on then.
Alpine
Right, that's
just
very nice.
advanced.
Gasly back past
You can take a
Verstappen.
look
So,
now.
in
Okay, so there
effect,
we
if
have
these
the
guys are
Alpine.
not going to pit again, this is for the race lead. In effect.
Moving up a place there.
There it is.
Excellent work from them.
That's what I'm
Back
looking
in the
for
garage,
right
the
there.
team absolutely loved it.
That right there.
Red Bull moved up.
Okay, Verstappen
Let's
is
take a
back
closer
past. There was a
look.
yellow flag out there
Just
momentarily,
watching
but
the Red Bull.
Verstappen back past the man Gasly. Down into turn 4, we got lap traffic, which could be a factor in front of us. Could be a factor,
And they
could
clear
not be
it.
a factor.
Big move for them.
Matchmaker,
And a race position
make
gain.
me a match. Find me a catch. Catch
And
me
the
a
team had
catch.
such high hopes today.
You get
What a
bonus points
shame.
if you knew what movie that came from. It's a cracking movie.
That's a
Right,
good
lap 40,
overtake for
Gasly has
Alpine.
overtaken
Here's the
Verstappen.
replay. Now look at
In
this.
fact, that's
Pierre
going to be
Gasly.
today's pinned comment. There's that song that I just played. What movie was that from? It's a cracking movie.
And there they go, moving up a
Absolutely
position. Just
cracking
incredible
movie.
manoeuvring.
If you've not watched that movie as well, you want to take your time to
was
watch
a
that
big
movie.
moment. The team
I think
are
that's on with
clearly
it
delighted.
being with us doing this over Christmas. We'll have a look.
Did somebody
Okay,
spin out
Albon's
there?
binned
Let's take
it.
a look at the replay.
Into
Now
the
watch
Peralta
this.
corner.
Here's the moment involving Albon.
Bye. Ooh,
And
kept
this-
it out the barriers
yes,
nicely.
this is what-
Okay, Russell's
Let's see
overtaken
what happened there.
Hamilton.
Now let's look at this.
So,
Here's George Russell.
this two-stop for Hamilton is not working. I think we can agree on that, can't we? Hamilton's two-stop is definitely not
Goodness me.
working.
There they go. Moving
If this is
ahead
the
of
case,
other
George
driver.
should be cruising up to the back of Perez and
team watching
making
on
Sergio
and
Perez
really
his
loving
total
that.
bitch. At least I think he'll make him his bitch. Okay, Gasly and Verstappen
Okay,
have renewed
so there we have
hostilities.
the Alpine.
They seem to be dropping Sainz just a skosh. Just a skosh.
Gaining a position there. Oh, they
But
make it look so
Carlos
easy.
Sainz is still there and he's lurking.
The The driver's team there
lurking.
cheering them on.
Don't you just love it when a guy is lurking? Especially in the chat.
Red Bull gained
Okay,
the place.
Verstappen back past Gasly.
Just watching the Red Bull.
Yep. This long straight here is not doing us any favours whatsoever. It really isn't.
There they go.
Into
Moving up a
the
position
first
in the
corner,
pack.
and Verstappen takes the lead of the Grand Prix back.
The team
I
are
take back what I
devastated.
said about
They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
George. I think he's going to be the de facto leader. See, oh my God! Oh, hello, hello, Gasly. What you doing? You supposed to be pitting here, not trying to assassinate someone. So he's going to come out behind Russell here, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to come out behind Russell here, and then it's all on from here. I reckon George Russell's going to find himself in the lead once Verstappen. Oh, they're trying to one-stop, are they? Okay, they're trying to one-stop. Everyone is trying to one-stop here as well. Hello, we got back markers away. So if Gasly's going to make this work, he's going to have to really push.
Copy.
And I mean really, really push. Okay, did not expect them to be trying a one-stop.
Alpine just
So we've got Gasly's overtaken, so that's one car out of the way. Oh, it's going to be down into the stadium section. That's an unusual place to make a pass, but he does it round the outside. Great move there, Pierre. Great move.
And they clear it.
That'll
Big
keep
move for
Hamilton
them,
at bay
and a
for the
race
moment.
position gained.
And then we want to crack on.
I think it's safe to say that went
Crack
down
on
well with the team.
down the front straight, if you don't mind. Let's get after the next guy.
That's a good overtake.
Okay,
for
Russell's
Alpine.
overtaken
Here's
Perez.
the replay.
So
Now
George
let's look at this.
Russell,
Here's George Russell.
out of nowhere, is gaining pace here. Interesting. So is that Gasly in the background there
Gaining a
lurking?
position there. They make it look
I think that
so
might
easy.
be Pierre Gasly lurking in the background there.
Back in the garage, the team absolutely loved it.
Okay.
Red Bull moved
Right,
up.
Perez is
Let's
back
take a
past
closer
Russell,
look.
so
let's
Russell's
look at this.
progress
Here's
is being
Sergio
halted by
Perez.
Sergio Perez here. I don't appreciate that in the slightest. Yeah, that's Gasly lurking in the background there with
They
his
take
two-stop.
advantage and muscle their way
Gasly
through.
is doing absolute
Excellent work.
bits. Maybe I should have
The team
stuck
are
them both on a
really
two-stop. See
disappointed
what
with
see what would
Let's hope
happen.
It doesn't set them back too badly.
Ah, if only. Okay, yeah, we got another crash out there. I wonder if this is. I'll tell you what, Gasly is really moving now. He's up into third place. It's gonna be into turn 4 again. Yes, it is. Oh no, it's gonna be.
It's Lance Stroll.
Ladies and gentlemen, Agent Magnussen. Boink. We'll be seeing you.
And that's a big smash. Never felt that.
Turn 4 is causing a lot of problems today. That was Schumacher and Stroll, I think. So you want to go now, Gasly. We want to you want George. You got to go with him. Up. I think Agent Gasly
Spin.
just
Let's take a look at the
intentionally
replay.
spun to
Okay,
make sure he held
so there we
P3.
have
Watch
the
this.
Alpine.
Yoink. Yep, don't mind me. We'll just keep P3 here, guys.
Red Bull
I
gained the place.
appreciate. Oh,
Let's
Russell's
have a
down
look.
to
So let's
P5. I
look
don't
at
think
this.
I appreciate
Here's
that. Yeah,
Sergio
Gasly's
Perez.
gone. Gasly's gone, and George needs to go with him. Definitely a podium on for Gasly.
A bold move
I think he can
indeed.
get
And with
Carlos
that,
Sainz
they've
here at the
gained
end.
position.
I honestly think he can get Carlos. Come on, mate. Come on.
That's going to be a big blow to the team.
The man
Will
will
they be
come
able to
around, and the
recover?
man is going to
We'll see.
get himself on the podium. Last lap for Max Verstappen. We got an almighty humdinger between George and Perez. Gasly is catching Sainz by the
Alpine
bucket,
just
but unfortunately, I don't think he's going to
Let's
make
see
it in
what
time,
happened there. Now
which
let's
is
look at this.
really
Here's George
unfortunate.
Russell.
Russell up into P4, so it's going to be a 3-4 today for us. I would say that that's a very strong result. Plus, Gasly on the two-stop, making this two-stop work and coming out ahead of Russell. I think that speaks volumes in itself, don't you? I mean, Gasly doing absolute bits here. He's only 1.5 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. I really do think that another lap or two, he would have been right on the back of that Ferrari. And he'd be challenging for second place. But we're going to take this result all day, every day. Oh, I wonder who crossed the line first. There we go, Pierre Gasly. Oh, Perez has got Russell. Oh no, Perez has got Russell on the line. No, it's a 3-5, but that's still decent. Everyone sing it with me now. Everyone loves a cheat code.
Just amazing.
The human walking centipede, Max Verstappen. How many victories is that on the season this year there, Verstappen? Anyone would think your second year AI is coded into 2022 Max Verstappen. But you know what, George? P5, I think that's still a fairly decent result, mate.
Well, this weekend, Pierre Gasly flew us to the stars. This podium is a brilliant reward for everyone's hard work over the weekend. The Frenchman was in sublime form today, fully deserving of his podium finish here. You've got to say it was a solid drive from all three of them up there. A fantastic showcase for Formula One. Great racing from Alpine here today. Some high-quality work all round.
That's right, the team really deserves to celebrate this success before looking ahead to the next race.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
Coming up in the next round is the Sao Paulo Grand Prix as we head to Brazil. Join us next time at Interlagos.
Yeah, I'm not too, oh, excuse me, I had to alter that. Not too disheartened with that result. I think the right guy got the podium, and George was about where he was going to finish anyway, P5. So Max Verstappen, the human walking cheat code, wins the Mexican Grand Prix from Carlos Sainz. Pierre Gasly on the podium. Good stuff, Gasly. Perez, Russell, Hamilton, yeah, you know, how many is he? He's won 14 races this season. That's ridiculous. 16 podiums and 12 pole positions. Guy is literally a walking cheat code. No wonder he's won season 2, and no wonder Red Bull have won season 2 as far as the championship is concerned. Ooh, let's have a development point for Gasly. Not for Russell. That's a shame. But I've got to pay Gasly £500,000. I don't mind paying Gasly £500,000 for that effort. He went and raced his absolute arse off there. Alright, let's go wrap this puppy up, shall we? Well, I would say we got the new chassis. Fantastic, we can get that on the go. We're definitely going to be needing that for next year. Let's put a development point on Pierre. What's he going to go on? Well, what do you think? He's defending. Because who doesn't love a bit of defending? Yeah, it was a very good race out there today. Chassis manufacturing project is already in progress. That's good. It's good that we've got that going. So I think then we can call that an episode, folks. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. We'll be back with F1 Manager on Tuesday for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And then we'll be back on... we're back tomorrow with F1 22 for the Mexican Grand Prix. So, yeah, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, quiet, no place in the world you can't be kind to other people. And until next time, Rockstar Nation, we will see you all next time.